Today I'm going to show you guys how I take care of the ranch every single morning, no matter if it's raining, cold, windy, or a freaking hurricane. This is how we start. Let's get it done. So first up, we always get inside of the bird room first to knock out all the birds. So when we get inside of the bird room, we have to make sure we replace all the fruit bowls, all the water bowls every single morning. So let's get this done real quick for you guys. And these guys are an absolute mess. They eat the food and literally poop it right out. So we have to clean out the bottom of the trays just about every other day. This is cleaning day, so you guys can see when it looks real dirty. We added brand new fresh papaya, banana, a little bit of mealworms, a little bit of grapes or blueberries, and then a little bit of this colorful pellet right here called Pretty Bird, which is a really good type of pellet that we like to use. We also have inside of there is a universal food. We also have an egg food inside of there. And then eventually when they go outside, they're gonna be getting more different types of fruits the whole 9 yards. But to keep it a little more simple and easier, that's what we've been doing right here, is doing that. You guys are gonna see that we can put out the silver beaked tanagers. So let me throw you guys into that real quick. Today is the day that we are finally releasing some brand new birds inside of the brand new aviary, and that is going to be our first tanagers right here to the left of me, the silver beaked tanagers. They're a little bit red with the males being that little bit of silver on their beak. We're going to release them today before the other birds because these guys are a little bit bigger and I think they will be ready to go out there without a doubt. So let's do it. Let's have some fun. Oh yeah, they're biting. So this is the male. He's absolutely gorgeous. He has that silver beak right there. And it is time to release this guy. He is ready to go. We'll get his girlfriend right now. So ready? 3, 2, and 1. Off he goes. And as you can see, the female doesn't have a silver beak at all. They'll find each other in a few seconds. Oh wow, I just noticed that the female actually doesn't even have a full foot. She's missing a lot of her toes, which absolutely sucks, but we didn't notice that before. But let's release this girl, and I'm sure she's gonna be really happy inside of here. Here we go. And as you guys saw that, they're doing good. We're gonna go see them for the first time in 24 hours outside, but let's feed these guys right here. Everyone's doing good, everyone's happy. I'm happy with them. We have these guys we're gonna do as well. Clean out their waters every single day. So we use the dirty side. It's still filtered and good, clean area over there, but it's not RO. So we like to use the RO side. If I am not mistaken, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet, and one of the silver beaked tanagers has a nesting material in his mouth, or he's eating a lizard. I can't tell from this distance, but if you look in the distance over there, he's already on the feeder. Remember, this is a very large aviary, so it is hard to see these small little birds. That's the reason why we want to put close to, hopefully the goal is about 30 to 40 different species in here times 2. So that would be around 60 to 80 birds that live inside of this aviary. We want a bunch of little birds because it's gonna be hard to see them, how thick this thing is gonna be. Peanut, let me give Peanut his food before he dumps the whole thing and there's food everywhere. Come on, Peanut, I got you. I was the one that dumped it. That's what happens when I throw my buckets. They break and then I pay for them. That's lovely. Don't throw your buckets, boys and girls. Alrighty, I guess this is gonna be a food station right here for today. Holy moly, alright. Well, if you did notice before I scared everybody off, the little baby muntjac, the female that's doing good here, she's actually eating with mom, dad, and everybody now too, which is a really good thing. And Tella could give a crap. She's here just hanging out. She's just like, yep. They won't let me touch them, but they'll be real close to them, which is fine with me. So that feeder in that far distance looks like it's getting hit a lot over there. So we're gonna make sure we put food over there. So let's go do that real quick. Very easy, very simple. Check it out. Take this. I'm gonna put that. Holy moly, I was right. Check it out. It attacked, I'll show you in a second. It attacked a lizard, you guys. He ate a lizard. That is crazy. I guess this guy was eating lizards where it came from, or where it came from in the wild. Look at that. That is a piece of a lizard. These guys are savages. That little tanager, that thing was eating a lizard. So this is the old banana from yesterday. We don't put that there, so we take that one out. We replace every single day. So fresh papaya, fresh grape, fresh banana, and a little bit of softball diet. So we'll leave that one there. And this one will be going over there. And you guys, if you guys have not become a member yet, become a member, because right here, very soon, you guys are gonna be able to see a live stream of these birds every single morning, all day long, from sunrise to sundown. There will be a live streaming to see the birds eating, just like this. You're gonna be seeing me walk inside of here, drop the fruit bowl inside here. You're gonna watch them be able to take baths over here in this section. Let me show you. So early mornings when we come in here to feed, we'll be adding a bunch of water inside of here. So all the birds every morning will be going over there, taking baths, and they'll be doing good. We're gonna make sure we always have clean, fresh water in there at all times. So here's this other one right here. We have another camera over here. It could be hitting this platform, and then we have a water camera. It's gonna be hitting that. There's platforms all over the place. and there's feeding viewing sections all over the place for you guys to view as well. So here we go. Looks like they ate everything there. So take that plate out, replace it, and shabam. Pretty freaking awesome, you guys. So if you guys have not become a member, go become a member. It really does help support the ranch. You guys are gonna be able to see something at all times, live streaming inside of the aviary, all the cool little noises that you hear on the ranch, and the more and more birds that we're gonna be adding inside of it. We're gonna be showing you guys members videos, so you guys will be the first ones to see the new birds that get entered inside of the aviary. And then when the birds are established, we'll show it on YouTube. So members are gonna be able to see the true truth of what happens inside this aviary. If a bird passes away, we're gonna tell you guys. We're not gonna tell YouTube, we're gonna tell the members, because the members are the true fans. They're gonna understand on what's going on throughout the whole entire ranch. Let's keep on moving. And what else we gotta feed? Main aviary, finish the other deers. We got a lot to do still, so follow along. All right, from little teeny small bulls to some of the smaller species birds on the planet, to now the biggest, most dangerous bird that everybody fears. But as long as you respect them, they will respect you. Just meaning, don't go in their enclosure, don't mess with them in the wild, don't feed them in the wild, and they won't bother you. But here in captivity, obviously we have to feed them. So that's why they can become a little dangerous here in captivity, because they see us as food. And then if we do a mistake and go inside of that enclosure without protecting ourselves, they're gonna protect their enclosure, and that's why accidents happen. But me here, most of the time, I don't need to go in that enclosure. Maybe once a year we go in there, we'll make sure we'll have friends that know what they're doing with us to make sure we do everything properly so nobody gets hurt. Let's get inside. Well, we're not getting inside. We're gonna feed from the top. And if you didn't know what the birds were that I was speaking about, that is the southern double-wattled cassowary. Freaking coolest bird on the planet, in my opinion. So let's feed this beautiful girl. Nice, beautiful bucket of rainbow right inside of there. It's a little cold, so she won't eat it real quick, but as soon as it melts down, she'll start throwing them back. So that was Rex, my female. This one over here is Blue, my male. And here he goes. Oh, some frozen ones on there. Now entering inside of my first aviary. This is the most diverse, thickest aviary we have on the ranch to date until that one takes off. Everything takes time, you guys. Whenever you build an aviary, it doesn't happen with a flick of a finger. You gotta let it have time to mature. And this one has definitely matured, you guys. This one's about 5 years old now, and she is freaking thick and looking absolutely amazing. Let's get in there and let's feed them. Quick, fast rundown on what we have inside of this aviary. White-crested turacos from Africa. Chacalacas, common chacalacas from Colombia. Sacred ibis from Africa. Rural partridges. Different types of waterfowl that live inside of here. And turtles, tortoises, fish, and a lot of freaking plants. Let's feed. These guys are definitely not as delicate. We re-clean their bowls probably about once a week realistically, unless it looks really nasty. There's a lot of birds in here, so they pretty much eat it all up, but they do get fresh fruits and veggies every single day. As long as the bowls are cleared out from the fruits and veggies, we don't clean it. But like I said, at the end of every week, we do clean the bowls no matter what. Next bowl, we give them just enough that they eat it all, and that is it. This whole enclosure is filled with different types of fruit trees, bushes, and plants that they're able to forage and find different things throughout this whole entire enclosure at all times. You can see this one for some reason is always filled like this. We replace it, and that's it. This fruit, we throw it on the floor. Tortoises and turtles eat it all up. Oh, whoa. Big old brown water snake came out of nowhere. I haven't seen one of these guys in a minute. Come here.
I saw one the other day.
Come here, check this out, you guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty go. I haven't seen one of those in the aviary in a long time. Everybody says, and fingers crossed, I haven't had that issue here whatsoever, but when there's brown water snakes on your property, there are no water moccasins. I have never seen a water moccasin on my property. I always see brown water snakes. So I will let the browns do their thing, live their best life, because I'd rather have them eat my little fish than a water moccasin here and having to watch my toes. Truth. Let's keep moving forward. Wild bird feed and dog food mix for all 3 different species of birds that live in here. Half bucket, we feed it to them every single day. Let's drop it down. We do one there, and we do another one right there. It's like the snake is following us. Well, now that I notice, you guys, none of the waterfowl are up in the wetland, only the snake is. Looks like all the waterfowl's down in the main area because they might be a little scared of that snake. Look at him, he's gonna go right there in the sun and chill out and hang out. He's a beauty. So if you guys didn't see the last video of the freeze, some of the fish are looking alive, some of the fish are looking dead, but unfortunately in the wetland, all the fish, look at this freaking thing. Only if we weren't recording on YouTube right now. But look at these freaking fish, you guys. We're gonna have to clean up all the fish out inside of here. As you can see, there's a ton of them that are dead. So we'll have to do that today. That is gonna be a stinky job for sure. I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but my mind is always thinking of new ideas. And we have deers in that aviary over there. But what would not be cool to put a couple poles inside of this deer enclosure and make another aviary here, just a little smaller. I already have the netting, I already have everything. I have the poles at the other ranch. We just have to bring them in. This is the idea. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Thinking about putting literally a pole here, a pole down there, make it into a tent-shaped system. It's just only gonna come up to right here. The netting will come right closed off to here. Bigger birds, probably a pair of cranes inside of here of some sort, and maybe, I don't know, bigger birds inside of here. What do you guys think? Should we do that? I kind of really want to do it. Might do it. It'll be a cheap, fast, cool project, and we'll be able to put more species inside of here. So we'll see. But we got a little more sweet potato, a little bit of romaine lettuce, LS hoofstock diet, apple, and that's it. This is what they get fed every single day. So let me show you where we put it. Always have a little bit more grain left over. Drop that in there, and then they have themselves a nice, beautiful mineral salt block right there that they're able to lick at all times. This rainbow eucalyptus tree is absolutely becoming a beauty. We planted her probably about 4 years ago, and she is getting big. Really awesome. All right, we got Marty Man right here. Oh yeah, he absolutely loves his day-old quail. If you guys have your predatory birds, your whole 9 yards, always check out Blake's Exotic Feeders. We always have quail available on the site, and if we don't have it on site, just DM me and we'll make it happen. Let's go feed Oliver and Callie. So today for breakfast, as you guys know, they get about 4 to 5 different things in their diet here on the ranch. They're a little picky, but they're getting tilapia, they are getting rainbow trout, they're getting a little bit of shrimp and clams, vegetables, and then they also get quail. So we don't really show this side too much. We used to a lot because we used to be really just turtles and tortoises, and now as you see, we kind of moved over to birds, but I still love my turtles and tortoises. We've been redoing a lot of the neighbor's fence line and all that because we are going to be redoing the fence and building future enclosures here. But everything takes time, as you guys know. It's always a process and it takes time. Everything is patience. But we're over here by the turtles. You see our beautiful male Colombian blue-eyed right there in the water. Our females over here hanging out on the bank. We are going to give these guys a little bit of pellet. So do a scoop and a scoop right inside of there. Let me just get her so she knows that the food is there, and drop her in. So that'll be good for there. We have another Colombian blue-eyed right here inside of there. Let her eat. Some Morocco wood turtles, some North American spotted turtles that live inside of there. They love that log. They sit out all winter long. You can see some beautiful Peruvian twisted side neck turtles that are right there. Real cool thing. I know I've been telling you guys a lot in this video, but if you guys actually have been following along, you're gonna get a lot of cool information as you guys saw everything we've been talking about. But we are going to the jungle of Peru again for, I think this is the 6th time, and hopefully to search for a couple different other species of animals that we have here now, but we're gonna go try to find them again in the jungle. And one being the twisted side neck turtle in the swamps of the Peruvian jungle, which we really, really need. So I'm excited about that. These are over here, a bunch of Central American wood turtles right here. These are all captive born from me here on the ranch. We have a ton of them in here. I think there's about 20 of them that we've been raising up. They're all doing good. We feed them pretty heavy to try to grow them kind of quick, but still not quick enough. They're doing good. They're living their life. All the parents over here. Let's go feed some more on this side. You guys know we have our redfoots that are doing absolutely amazing. We have a radiated tortoise there. That's beautiful. We have some more radiated tortoises and all of our wood turtles. See, they're all coming out, getting that early morning sun. We like to throw around pellet for everybody. We have a bunch of different enclosures inside of here, different stuff. And we just make sure we throw food all throughout here. We probably like to get food like this. We do it about twice a week most, maybe even once a week. We don't like to really overfeed. And then they also get fruits and veggies and all that cool stuff. And then inside of here, we have a beautiful herd of Burmese black mountain tortoises. It's realistically looking like a 2.2, which is absolutely amazing. Check this out. This fellow right here, this male, is an absolute beast of a breeder. Really, really good breeder. We have another male over there and a couple big females inside of here as well. Hopefully we'll get some eggs very, very soon. We have a bunch of nesting materials. You see mango leaves, straw, mixed stuff. We're gonna do another pile on the other side as well, because if you guys didn't know about these species, one of the most ancient species of tortoises, and this species of tortoise actually doesn't lay their eggs in the ground. They make a nest like a crocodile and an alligator, and they'll actually protect it just like the crocodiles and alligators do as well, which is really, really neat. And I'm really, really excited to experience that here on the ranch. But speaking of alligators and crocodiles, let's head to the back. Let's go feed Louie and Specky. We have Tarzan and Mowgli right here, our Alligator tortoises. Absolutely beast of a turtle right here. Actually been being really, really nice recently. Stopping, not doing that, obviously on camera, nobody wants to behave. We got her right there from Turtle and Tortoise Iguana Breeders. Absolutely amazing friend of mine, Sam. She is about, I'd say 4 years old now. We got her at Cash's baby shower. And we have another one right there. I got that one on my birthday. So we have two friends. I'm really happy I have this species of tortoise again here on the ranch. I had them at that size before, but unfortunately at that size, I lost them in the barn fire that I had. So we're starting over, we're regrowing them, and they're gonna be tortoises that are gonna get passed down to Cash and Cash's kids, because these guys are gonna live forever. But I'm really, really happy I have these guys here on the ranch now. It's later in the afternoon. Don't mind Oliver and Callie, but we got some button quail right here, some extra males we didn't need, and we're gonna feed them to Louie and Specky, so let's do it. Come on, Louie. All right, Louie got a nice bun right there. And as you guys can see, these guys did really, really well with the cold. They're both alive and they're doing great. Specky up. Specky up. Come on, come on, come on. Let go, let go, let go. Let go. She got the thingies. Let go, Specky. If that was my finger, it would have not been too nice, if you guys could notice. Perfect crash landing right there. But the reason why we have these grabbers, they're gummy at the end, so they won't break her teeth whatsoever. She could just bite the rubber and nothing can happen. And I'd rather use tools than use my fingers, because I like my fingers, and I can replace the tools and not my fingers. Well, wait a second, let's just swallow those up and come up with some more. They haven't ate for a few weeks. That's because of all the cold that's been going on. But now we're gonna start pumping them up again, because spring's around the corner and they can start eating a lot more now that there shouldn't be any more freezing cold fronts. Becky.
Becky.
Louie.
Louie.
Becky.
Louie.
So Oliver is only acting like that because I hand raised him, and he is super jealous of Cash. So that's the reason why he does that. There's not really much we could do except listen to his screams. That's what small-clawed Asian otters do, is scream when they're jealous. And that's because of my boy Cash right there, right?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. When he's not around, I can handle him, I can hang out with him. But if he's around, there is no freaking way I am going inside that enclosure, because he'll rip me up to try to get to him. All right, you guys, we're just gonna lay these right here, and they'll actually smell them out and find them. If I come back in about 20-30 minutes, these things will be gone. I'll put two there, and I'm gonna put another one on this side over here, and that is perfect, just like that. These guys will find the food and they will eat them up, and then in a few weeks, well, not a few weeks, in a few days, we'll feed them again and start getting their diet up faster, because now that they're able to eat a little bit more, their metabolism's gonna start growing a little faster again because of the heat, which is good. So we'll be doing a lot more videos on TikTok and here on YouTube, so stay tuned to watch more feedings with Louie and Specky. That is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here at the ranch. Make sure you like, subscribe, put those post notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.